Welcome back to Yoga Therapy Thursdays. This week we're stretching out your abductors. They're the muscles on the outsides of your thighs that help allow your legs to go outward. For some people, these muscles are extremely tight and sometimes they're extremely weak as well. Both of these issues can contribute to low back and hip pain. One of the best ways to stretch out your abductors is to do pigeon pose. We've done a few of these variations before, so I'll be quick to go over them. One of the most accessible ways to do pigeon is to lay on your back, soles of the feet to the mat, bend a knee and take the ankle above the knee. If you feel the stretch here, you can stay here. If you would like, you can lift your foot off the ground, gently hold behind the thigh and pull your legs in towards you. Another option is to do the same pose against the wall. Start by taking one ankle over the knee, lift the bottom foot up, place it on the wall. So instead of using your arms, you have the resistance of the wall to do the same work. When we talk about pigeon, this is the pose most people think of. It's not the most accessible though. If this feels comfortable, you can stay here, or if you need a little bit more of a stretch, start to walk your front foot forward so it becomes parallel to the front of the mat. It can be anywhere in between, but once you find a spot with just enough stretch and resistance, you can sit up nice and tall, or you can fold forward. Another great way to do pigeon is to do it standing up. You can use a wall, hold on to a spinning bike, or even some furniture to get stability. And when stand up nice and tall, shift your weight to one foot, pick up the other and flex the foot to protect your knee. That ankle goes above your other leg knee, and then sit back. As you sit back, you'll start to feel the stretch in your hip adductors. Think about drawing this knee away from your face, so usually it's towards the floor. It might be a little bit towards the wall behind you as well. One of my favorite ways to stretch out the hip adductors is to bend the knees and sass one hip out. When you do this creates a little bit more length into that side, and it helps to stretch out those abductors. You can hang out here as long as you like. Most people won't even know what you're doing. Sometimes placing your hands on your leg and shifting your weight forward and sticking that hip out will help intensify the stretch. Another great way to stretch out your abductors is to use a strap, or I've got this boon band that I can use to hook around my foot. Lift your leg up, hook your strap, or in my case, a band, around my foot, grab a hold of it with the opposite hand and draw it across the body. You can play around with how close your toes are to your face or how far away they are. Find the best place for you. Remember to start in constructive rest to release the muscles, then do a little bit of movement, strengthen, and then stretch. Thank you for joining me this week on Yoga Therapy Thursdays. See you next week.